Good day, beautiful souls. My name is Lindsay Gallant, and I'm the owner of Soul Compass, which is intuitive life coaching and energy healing services. And this is going to be the energy reading forecast for June 11th to the 17th. So I'm actually going to use the Oracle card deck, Goddess Guidance by Doreen Virtue. And I'm just going to pull 3 cards and let you know the energy that we are working with for this week. So bear with me just a moment. There's a lot of energy right now hitting the planet. There's a lot of people waking up sort of to their true purpose in life and no longer allowing themselves to kind of put their blinders on. So I hope everybody is staying positive throughout this, because I definitely see a shift, and I definitely see that certain things are rearing their head, and it can be quite unsettling. So I hope everybody is doing okay, and just know that things will and are getting better. But without further ado, the 3 cards that I pulled are, the first one is Sorceress Rhiannon, and it says, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. This is beautiful. I'm going to be doing a lunar logic video because we have a new moon coming up on Wednesday in the sign of Gemini, and it is literally all about whatever you are thinking, you are creating. And I mean this times 10. So usually with manifestation, we have a little bit of time delay, meaning whatever we think, feel, or attract, there is sort of a little bit of a time delay, so we don't get it right away, which is good because we are able to shift our vibration sometimes so that we're no longer a match to some negative things that we are unintentionally manifesting. Right now, the energy is so potent, things are starting to occur very quickly. So time is almost irrelevant at this moment. But it's saying you are truly magical, and we really need to dive into this. And I think this is sort of saying you need to be accountable for the energy that you are putting out, because you're going to receive it back. You are that powerful and that magical. The things that you think create the world around you and create your life and reality. So be very mindful of that this week, and literally get up with intention. When you wake up in the morning, set the intention for the day, because if you don't, you're going to walk out your front door and you're going to be hit with everybody else's intentions, and they may not be the right ones or the right ones for you. So essentially, you not making choices throughout your day-to-day life is you making a choice to allow others to influence you in a positive or a negative way. So it's just saying own in that power, or claim that power for yourself this week, and allow yourself to truly manifest the things that you truly want, and set the intention for everything, whether it be even when you shower, set the intention that it cleanses your aura. When you eat your food, set the intention that it does your body good. When you get ready to go to work, or go into your workplace, set the intention you're going to have a darn good day. And just because you may start off on the wrong foot, shifting that intention to go back on the right foot is all that you need to do. So be very clear with that this week. Own your power and realize you are that magical and powerful. The second card is Divine Passion, Pele. Be honest with yourself. What's your true heart's desires? Here's the thing about passion. If you don't utilize it, it becomes aggression. Passion is a very fiery energy. It's a very erupting energy. And when we don't harness it, it can become very disrupting. So be very careful with that this week, because there will be some volatility, especially leading up to any new moon or full moon. It tends to influence people and affect people, even if they don't think it does. We are made of water. The moon rules water. So we are influenced by this. So be very careful this week that your passion and your fiery energy isn't sort of spitting all over people. So definitely direct it towards perhaps manifesting your future and setting those intentions. Do that this week. If you need to write a journal, do that. If you need to write some clear little bold notes and slap it on your mirror or your fridge to remind you constantly, please do. So there's definitely going to be some fiery energy kicking around this week. The last but not least card is beautiful. It's Dana, the High Priestess. And this one says, you have divine knowledge that can help others through spiritual teaching. Whether we like it or not, we're all teaching one another every single day. And that may be inadvertently teaching people what not to do at the same time. If you see here, she's got the earth in her throat chakra, which means expressing. I really feel, like I mentioned earlier, with the shift going on, people are definitely being challenged or called to show up in their lives and be responsible and own their power and be accountable for everything happening in their life right now. So it's definitely very high energy, very shedding everything that's not a match to us anymore, and more importantly, owning our life and responsibility. But how do you show up in your world? What role do you play? Are you being that high priestess? Do you put that crown on and say, yeah, I rule my kingdom? Or do you allow everybody else to do that for you? Are you being the jokester or the jester or whatnot? So dive in this week. Dive into that power and tap into it. What power means to you. If you feel that power is a negative influence, then you are deeming power all wrong. People that truly are powerful, there is no negative energy involved in it. When people are truly powerful, it's owning themselves and stepping up to the plate. So how do you feel about power? I think you need to dive into that this week as well. But help each other, okay? What I've learned about the universe is we learn through signs and symbols and messages that happen in threes usually, but repeatedly. The universe or God or whatever you'd like to call it will continuously send us the same message until we understand it, until we process it. So I feel like that's happening this week. Are you paying attention? Open up and receive the messages, but more importantly, own them and utilize them to make the necessary changes in your life, because that is up to you. Nobody else is going to straighten that crown. So just to recap, this week we have Sorceress. You're a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality, so make sure you're setting those clear intentions this week. Divine Passion, Pele, be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Dive into that passion and figure out what it is that you would like to manifest with this beautiful fiery energy. Because if you don't use this beautiful fiery energy, it can turn quickly into aggressive or negative. Dana, High Priestess, yes, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Remember that we teach one another. Nobody is above or below anyone. We are all on that level playing field, teaching one another, showing one another. But it is said that smart people learn from their own mistakes, and wise people learn from everyone else's mistakes. So stay open, stay beautiful, and I hope everyone has a fantastic week. Much love.